What's up, everybody? I'm Jay Barino. This is the Antioch Chronicles Remastered, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2, and we are heading into Boomerang this time around, which is the second to last mission of Episode 2. So much happened in the last mission. We learned all this stuff about Mox and Gurney, and how Mox and Gurney had this plan to control Zerg and become millionaires, billionaires, what have you. Gurney wanted to take it a step further. Mox didn't know about that, so Gurney was the one that actually betrayed him. We learned that through Trench, who came to the Protoss instead, and with the Protoss side of things, we learned that Nanath Tyradun was actually a villain. Well, more Tyradun, but I guess if Tyradun is the main personality of the Archon, then Nanath Tyradun as a whole is a villain. I think the one main question we should be focused on, though, is who let Nanath Tyradun out of the temple he was sealed in? That's probably something that we should be really concerned about right now. Let's get going. I'm curious to know whose side of things this is going to follow here. The hour of reckoning is at hand. Dale Gurney has trekked Charlie Mox to Tornad 3. Gurney and Rockle have established a base not far from Mox's fortifications. Once they have sufficient forces, Gurney will complete the betrayal he began on New Brisbane. As for Mox's forces have recently completed a series of hydroelectric generators to power his new fortifications. With those in place, he is well positioned to weather Gurney's imminent... All right. Well, go ahead and go back and you can pause that and read that for yourself. It just skipped it.
Executor. I must extend my deepest thanks to you for joining us, especially in the light of the recent attacks on our new home by what appeared to be our own brethren. Fortunately, the Citadel still stands, but it is uncertain whether these renegade Protoss will strike again. However, I thought that we might benefit from your guidance after your successful campaign in ridding old Antioch of the Psyker coup not long ago. Our current situation requires just as much boldness. Fate, as the Terrans put it, has dealt us quite the unexpected hand. We must deal with a pair of old friends, Executor. Although this time you may not find them so friendly. I know it's hard to believe, Captain, but Moss isn't the man you used to know. He's different. Lost sight of what it was like to be a ground pounder. You know the feeling. You see your share of it. Anyway, I'm glad you're on our side. We should be reaching the Tornad Highlands in less than 10 standard minutes. Rockwell?
We picked up readings of a pretty heavy base under construction there. Looks like the local jabronis have decided to help.
Don't worry. They shouldn't be too much trouble.
What is going to be happening this mission? So the Protoss are going to get involved with confronting Mox and Gurney. So maybe we're having like a three-way battle here where the Protoss are hostile to both Terran forces and Mox and Gurney are fighting each other. That's crazy. It's kind of cool, though, like the captain and the Executor, the playable, like, I don't know, like who you are, I guess, are being addressed in the briefing. All right, let's see.
All right, people. Sensors show a series of hydroelectric power generators along the main river that Mox's people are apparently using to keep most of their base running. We've got to knock these out before we can start taking out more interesting targets. Anyone gonna volunteer?
You're damn right, you poo candy ass.
Hey, watch it.
Yeah, all right, jabroni. You can talk all you want, but when the Grey One lays the smackdown on little Chucky Mox, you better believe that the millions and millions of Rockwell's fans are gonna smell what Rockwell is cooking.
Where the hell did you learn to talk like that?
Well, Rockwell saw it on TV once, jabroni. Come on, get your monkey asses in gear and let's move.
Aha, so we're actually playing as Gurney's forces. That's actually really interesting. So this is very classic StarCraft, where you are playing from the perspective of forces that you don't necessarily agree with. Everything is much more morally gray. We have so much stuff, just like... Are these enemy forces? Okay, it looks like they're mine. It's just because they're green on the minimap. But, uh-oh, there's Protoss here too. So, yeah, so now we have to deal with Protoss too. Interesting, very, very interesting how this is working. Gurney doing so much damage. Oh, I need an SCV up there. I'm not going to save that bunker in time, I don't think, but we can rebuild it. We can make missile turrets up here.
What was in position? You ready, men?
Yes, sir.
Open fire!
Da, 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 da.
Okay, well, I'm going to let them do their thing. Defend Gurney's base, destroy Mox's remaining power generators. Well, we'll worry about that later. I feel bad. I don't want to do anything to poor Mox, but I suppose that's what's going to happen. We can't make turrets yet, so we need an engineering bay. And Marine range. We'll get Caduceus reactor as well. Our Vespene geyser is very far away. I might reposition my command center. There's not really much room up there. I'll just have to put more SCVs on it. More classic StarCraft. Your Vespene geyser is in a really inopportune, stupid place. That's cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the tanks in the back and leave room to make missile turrets on the front of this upper upraised part. Upper upraised. Okay, so I'll worry about this later. I'm going to leave these things up here, and I'll inch these up later, but right now I just kind of want to focus on getting my base up and running and not losing things carelessly to Protoss attacks, because apparently the Protoss are on this map. So we do have vision of the entire map. It's just, the Protoss might be over in this direction. It doesn't seem like there's any Vespene geysers that we can see, so I suppose the only one we have is at our base. How much do we have in here? Not much. That's not much gas at all, so we're going to have to be sticking mostly with Marines and a couple medics. Okay, so we have siege mode. I don't even want to waste gas on upgrades, but I guess I have to. Okay, so let's get some missile turrets up here. We can afford missile turrets because we have money, we have minerals, but not gas. This is a very, very interesting mission. I didn't expect to be taking control of Gurney's stuff. Very, very interesting. Okay, so we have barracks, and I did upgrade Marine range, right? Let's get Caduceus reactor when we can afford it, because I feel like that's going to be very, very important for medics. There we go. Of course, you're stuck. We don't have any medevacs, or, excuse me, dropships here, so I guess what we can do is just unsiege these. I can just keep the tanks on the ground. That's not important. Okay, come on over here. Let's, again, make these turrets. The fact that the Protoss kind of showed their hand right away is strange to me. I feel like maybe it would have taken... There would have been, like, a waiting period before we realized, like, oh, shit, there's Protoss here. But, again, this is my opportunity to build up my forces. I feel like maybe it was intended for me to be pushing down on these generators faster, I suppose. So maybe, like, once you destroy the generators, that's when... Yes, yes. Inch forward there. No, 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 no. Inch forward. Inch forward. I want to be able to see the turret. All right, just kill it. It's worth taking the damage. There we go. Oh god, those are wraiths. All right, we're gonna have to make a few trips. I suppose I can just make more. I mean, that's always an option. Do I have a starport? Can I make a starport? We can. Do I already have one though? Doesn't look like it. Let's make a starport so we can reinforce, and I'll make one. I can make a dropship and ferry some SCVs across the way. We're not getting attacked by anything, which is great, so I'll just make a bunch of Marines, because again, that's what we can afford. Stupid SCV is stuck again. That's why we'll make a dropship, though. Go ahead and make a ComSat station. I might... that seems like the right amount of things we want. On gas is 5. That seems just like just the right amount. I just heard we were attacking something. Something was attacking. I heard Marines attacking. I want to point out this campaign reminds me a lot of StarCraft Subjection. And I believe that Gradius, the creator of that, has actually said that he was inspired a lot by the Antioch Chronicles. The only reason that this reminds me of that is, remember the second last mission of Subjection where you play as the Terran forces and you wipe out the combined Protoss forces? That's kind of how this map is striking me. Okay, no battle cruisers. It's interesting that you can make carriers and kind of wipe the map with carriers as the Protoss, but you can't make battle cruisers. Okay, so let's... Who is this? The Bonnie Heather. What the fuck? Okay, so it looks like they're actually attacking me. That's interesting. I just want to get one dropships to replace the one that I lost, and I'm going to bring a bunch of SCVs over. In fact, I'll make 2. And again, I'm just sort of taking my time here. We can make an extra siege tank to defend. And with these missile turrets up here, I feel a little safer, but I'd like to make more. Research is completing, so let's get infantry upgrades. Actually, no. Let's hold out on that. So, Maybe we can push up and take this this base. I don't know if that's worth it, though. Let's hotkey my ComSat station. Scan this. It's interesting, though, that we're, like, taking care of the Terran side of things before we deal with anything else, if that makes any sense. So let's go get this SCV out of here so we can queue up some more missile turrets. Come on. So what I'm thinking is once we destroy all of these generators, I guess I could just drop my tanks on the other side of the river, actually, and take these out. Except, well, this one's pretty deep in. Is once we do that, then maybe Charlie Mox's base will just turn off, if that makes any sense. Like, we won't have to worry about that anymore. That would be nice. Okay, you go on auto repair. And let's grab a bunch of SCVs, load them on up. That's probably too many SCVs, but that's, you know, a reasonable amount of SCVs. Will come on over, drop them over here. And the question is, what are we able to see? What can we attack and get rid of? Unsiege these. Unsiege Rockwell, who has the most electrifying siege tank in the sector. Rockwell's millions of adoring fans love to see him put the smackdown on these jabronis. What does that do? Well, we're going to see. We're going to find out. All of you are on auto repair. I think I'm going to need to get some more anti-air, though, for this stuff. Might bring up some Marines, too. Just like a couple Marines and medics. It doesn't matter. We've got enough stuff. Load them on up. Okay, perfect. And what I want to do is drop them... I'm going to drop them on this side of the river, honestly. Like, why bother attacking all of this stuff when we just need to destroy the generators? So we should be able to siege these things from over on this side. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Exactly, perfect. So we can hit these. Again, the only goal is to destroy these generators. I don't know if this is how I was meant to do this. Where are these guys going? Why did I get... Oh, so when it's brown, it's getting turned off, I suppose? Interesting. I assume the units, though, are still part of this. So we can move the tanks down here. Should be able to take this stuff out. Let's see if we can skirt around this corner. Yeah, come down here. Siege up. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Okay, perfect. Come on over here and siege this up. Or repair this. Okay, this is going well. We'll move all this stuff up here in a second. So SCVs move away. Go ahead and unsiege. I will use the most electrifying siege tank pilot ever, though, just because I want to see what it does here. So move over right here. Ah, okay, so it's like an EMP. It's like an EMP blast. Interesting. So it's kind of like, what mission was that? The, with friends like these in Heart of the Swarm, when you get that EMP thing, that's what that does. So it seems like all of his forces end up moving over to the left, which means they're all going to be clumped up, and that's terrifying. We only need to be destroying the power generators, though. We don't need to be killing everything. So let's keep moving. We could take some of this stuff down with us, too. And we are going to have to drop on the other side of the river eventually, but right now it seems like we're fine. What? Where do these assholes come from? I mean, they're coming and attacking us, obviously, but for right now, this is fine. Ghost, just don't waste your life. Okay. Generators over here. Again, we really just need to use siege tanks, so let's do this. We have a Wraith over there, but we should be fine. Yep, here come the Wraiths. They're doing so little damage, though, it just doesn't matter. We can repair through it, theoretically. So come on over here. We can repair through it, theoretically, I said. Yeah, we can. Okay, we're fine. Very unique mission. I like this, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Those scouts just came out of nowhere, and I'm panicking that those scouts were supposed to be part of, like, a later cutscene or something. I hope not. We'll see. All right. So let's come on over in this direction. We've got one here, and then we're gonna have to drop over on the other side of the river. Or no, we can just push across this ramp. So let's move on up here. Siege on up. Get my anti-air in position. Get my anti-air in position. you guys are on auto repair, so you should keep my stuff alive. You should. We're losing some stuff. We're losing some stuff. We have Marines, though, in place, so we should be fine. We lost one tank and one Goliath, or both Goliaths, actually. Okay, yeah, kill that, and let's inch these up, just to get sight. Come on, there we go. That should be fine. Siege up. There we go. No problem. It's just now we have to push across this ramp and get the last one, unless there's more, but I don't think so. So I suppose the whole reasoning behind them being so close to the river and vulnerable is because they're hydroelectric. All right, so let's get more tanks. And I guess let's bring Gurney over. He's got such good AA. Like, there's no point in not using him, as long as he doesn't die, of course. So this most electrifying siege tank in the sector thing, though, that's
Don't take up too much of the Grey One's time.
let's see, that shouldn't be. I mean, that'll protect me from when they push on me with ground units, but I think we're fine. With this amount of tanks, we're in really good shape, so there's really nothing else. We just have to get over to this last one. Nice, okay. Unsiege, and we don't need to kill these turrets. We just need to move across this map, so there's a tank that's just siege up. We should be able to take it out in like one volley. Yup. Yeah, sure. Let's kill some of this stuff. I thought I sent... Oh, there he is. I was going to say, I thought I sent Gurney over here. He's gone. Go ahead and just keep scanning to take this stuff out. Okay, no problem. Oops, I didn't mean to stim. Unsiege. Let's move on up and take out this last little piece. Alright, siege on up, and we still haven't seen any Protoss on this map except for those beginning scouts, which is why, again, I'm kind of suspicious. We'll see. Alright, siege on up. Alright, this is the last one. And then we're going to back out really, really quick.
Rockwell, just lay the smack down on those power generators. If you smell what Rockwell is cooking.
Alright, get back to base.
Copy that, Jabroni.
Be advised, Captain. I've picked up several dozen Protoss warships descending upon our defensive perimeter.
Never mind that now. Moss and those Irish bugs are on the defensive. Time to hit them while they're still off guard. Executor, you may do the honors.
So now we're playing as Protoss. That's really, really, really interesting. Okay, so we have to destroy Gurney's base. Let's go ahead and turn that on autocast. I shouldn't have made as much stuff, should I? Shit. Okay, so we don't have that many good things here, okay? So let's take our Reavers. This is actually a little scary because I built a bunch of stuff. I built a lot of stuff in that base. Son of a bitch, I didn't know that this would be a thing. We do have Defense Matrix, though, which is a fantastic ability. Okay, so let's take our Observer and scout out these... Just like that, just like that. Let's take our Dragoons, come on over here, and try to take these out. Okay, we can. I think it's interesting how everything that you built becomes hostile. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. So I'm glad I didn't make extra bunkers or anything like that, but there are more tanks there than I would like. I'm gonna have to defense matrix those, not defense matrix, disruptor web those. Inch up. Yep. Okay, get out. Not worth it. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I did myself in here. The best thing we can do is take out these bunkers and come in from the other direction. So that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. Okay, you guys, Corsairs are 1 so that we can de-web as soon as possible. Yeah, we've got some cash though, so we can remake these scarabs pretty quick. Okay, one more and now attack. Perfect. Okay, so let's come down and do the same thing. to the other bunker. I didn't make extra turrets up in this direction, so I know the weaknesses of my own base. It seems like I took a lot of my stuff with me when I went and attacked, Mox, so that's good. I shouldn't have that much stuff still in the base. Maybe some Marines that my Reavers should be able to take care of, no problem. Alright, one shot should take these out. Come on. Got him. Perfect. Okay, well, let's keep going. Let's inch these guys up. Gurney was with my other units, though, so he's on the other side of the map. I'm wondering if we're actually going to have to kill him or not. I want to start attacking this stuff to see if it makes the other units aggressive. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, get in there. Disruption web. Never mind. Okay, my Reavers can take care of this, no problem. These tanks aren't sieged, so this makes this noticeably easier. Let's just get in there and attack. This is fine. Just get ready to disruption web this stuff, and this stuff, and all this stuff. I mean, that didn't work as well as I would have liked it to. I never upped the game. Oh, no, I did up the game speed. I thought I didn't up the game speed there for a second. Reavers, I need you. Oh, look out. Look out. Okay. All right. I think I did it. That was most of their stuff. There were more Marines, but again, we've got Reavers. I wish I wouldn't have made those fucking turrets. It's because those scouts showed their hand early. I wonder if I was supposed to be able to have those scouts. I have no idea, honestly. All right. This is going well, though, I'd say. Okay, I got to be careful with my cash, though. All right, move on up. Observer. Is that tank still there? Or did it unsiege and come for me? No, it's still there, so I have to go kill that. Let's disruption web. And then we'll go in with our Dragoons. We didn't lose any Dragoons yet, though. Our Reavers are just chipping away at all these buildings. Yeah, disruption web quickly. Get in there. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, perfect. That should be all of my stuff, and he's not building anything else, so we're in really good shape. You Zealots coming up here and kill these. I don't know if those bunkers can see me or not. Let's inch up with the Reavers and kill these bunkers. Okay, perfect. This is great. So these bunkers are like the last, really the last things that are available in this base. Meanwhile, you guys just auto-attack your way through. Yeah, okay, perfect. I'm glad we're dealing with Gurney, though, because he deserves it, frankly. He betrayed Mox, and he betrayed the Protoss. Mox just betrayed the Protoss. Both things that I'm not happy with, but even so. We don't have much more offensive capabilities, though, so... Random dropships. Did I build these dropships? I think these were my dropships. Alright, take these out. Inch back down. I'm ready with my finger on the one key to disruption web in case Gurney's forces end up coming back out of nowhere. Alright, come back over here, kill all those SCVs. So the only thing left is Gurney and a few of the, well, those are a lot of siege tanks that we're going to have to, as long as we disruption web, if Gurney comes back, we should be fine. Okay, turn off auto-casting of those Scarabs. We can kill the rest of this stuff with just our Zealots and Dragoons. We should. Just slowly wipe all this out. He doesn't have, again, he doesn't really have any other defensive capabilities, so we should be able to take him out very easily. Slowly but surely. You know what? I don't want to do it. I'll slowly do it with this stuff. Let's just focus fire. I shouldn't have let my Zealots die. I should have kept those alive. I could have wiped this out a lot faster. I just wasn't patient. It's a common downfall of mine, not being patient. Alright, fine. Let's use the Reavers and wipe this out. We've got the cash. Let's just do it. I'm just afraid I'm going to need that money for something else. Let's just turn on auto-cast again. I mean, they take out things so quickly. There we go. And then you guys come on down here and then over here. Okay, great. Oh, the Dragoons are stuck. Let's just move them around this direction. Okay, perfect. I'm so glad that Reavers don't do friendly fire. That would just be a nightmare. Okay, and we just have a few more depots. We could take those out. I'm not going to use my Reavers for that. Not going to use my Reavers for that. Nervous, though, for what's going to happen after this. Or maybe this is just the whole mission. I don't know. I mean, Mox is still on this map somewhere, theoretically. So, I don't know. I'm glad that we're taking out Gurney before he could take out Mox. But even so, Mox semi-betrayed the Protoss as well. Pretty much it's one of those situations where I'm happy to just not agree with anyone, except Termalis and the Dark Templar forces. Because, you know, they're just trying to get away from the Zerg and retake Antioch, so I don't know. Classic Terrans being deceptive. We did wipe out this whole base, though. I wonder if we're, like, going to take over this base now. I did mine out a lot of those minerals, though, so I wish I wouldn't have, made so many SCVs. If I would have known that this is what's going to be happening. Very, very interesting. All right, that's it. What's going to happen next?
What the hell's going on? Why are we losing power left and right?
Looks like they took out the hydro generators, sir.
The hydro generators? Oh, man. What the hell are we gonna do now? We're doomed for sure. Oh, I should have said goodbye to my ma.
First things first, will someone shut him up?
I'd be happy to, sir.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Listen, we've got reinforcements on the way from Boredalis. They just radioed in, but it's gonna take them about 10 minutes to get here. Everybody, bunker in and hold on to your butts.
Hey, sir, what about me? I want to see the battle. I want to make something of myself. Be of some use to somebody.
All right, Private, let him help you with your equipment check.
Heads up.
Yep, looks like everything checks out all right.
Wow, apparently Charlie Mox is an asshole. Okay, so colliding forces is just what they're called. So now we're defending ourselves from... I don't know. We're defending ourselves from the Protoss and from Dale Gurney. This is crazy. So we lost all these forces, unfortunately, but I've got a lot of stuff in this base. We're just holding out for 10 minutes. So I guess let's make
additional supply depots
more tanks. That's really all we need to do is make more tanks. I'm going to make more SCVs. Maybe I shouldn't make too many tanks, though, because I assume I'm going to be pushing into this base with Protoss forces later. I really have no idea, honestly. We should be fine with what we have. Again, I'm going to try not to make too many things, because theoretically, these are going to be things that we're going to have to fight against later. So let's cancel all those siege tanks. 4 tanks is enough. And you know what? Let's clump them up so that they're easy defense matrix targets for later. I really don't like that I can't see up there. Let's move the Bonnie Heather, whatever the fuck that is, over here so that we can see up the ramp. Yes, perfect. Okay. So the Bonnie Heather's up here. Yeah, we'll leave that on hold position so that we can just easily see the stuff that's going to be on top of the ramp. That should be all we need. Yeah, I don't think I need to make really more of anything else. Charlie Mox, I could put in a bunker, but I just want to make sure he doesn't die. You know what? Let the supply depots just die. That's fine. Okay, yeah, they're coming at me with a decent amount of stuff now. That's a lot of Wraiths. Holy crap. Marines should be okay against this, though, because Wraiths just do poorly. I'll make some more Wraiths for myself, though, actually. I gotta defend myself. This, again, it's just making sure that I just don't make too much stuff, because I don't know if I'm gonna have to end up
Not enough minerals.
destroying Charlie Mox's stuff. I really have no idea.
Not enough
Let's make another. Let's remake this bunker here. Really weird. Do I have Ian Anduin? Yes, I do. I could lay spider mines at least, which are on a cooldown, not restricted to 3. That's actually really good. So let's do this. Get out of the way. Throw this down. These depots, I think, are going to die, so I'm going to want to make more behind my base. There we go. Okay, no problem. And let's load this up. We haven't gotten attacked for a while. I want to use make sure I'm using defense matrix on stuff. Oh god! Oh, the Bonnie Heather. I don't know who the Bonnie Heather is. It just kind of showed up out of nowhere. Very strange. It's a lot of wraiths. That's why I'm making more wraiths, though. As long as I have wraiths, I should be fine. I think I'm going to move this and make a couple... We can't make turrets, and we don't have any room to make any buildings, really, at all. Can we make an engineering bay up here? More... It's very... This map is very, very classic StarCraft 1, in my opinion. Very small room. Not enough room to expand. Not enough room to make different types of things that you need. It seems like my Mox... upgrades kind of carried over. I'm fine with that. Not my Mox, my Gurney upgrades carried over. This is a very unique mission, and I like it. I'm curious to know. We're halfway done with this. So if we're going to have to do even more or not after this... I don't want to make more Marines. I really don't. I just don't want to have to deal with more stuff. Like, if I'm going to have to kill this base, I just want to make sure that I don't have to fight through way too much. This stuff's clumped up, so I can use a defense matrix if that's what I'm going to need to do. Or maybe this is just going to be the end of the map. I don't know. It seems like they're wrapping up the Terran plotline of things, just so I don't have to... They don't have to deal with it later. This tank is just sort of out of position. I might move it away. Ian Anduin. Let's use whatever it's called, Rev Engines. Let's hold position on him. Should be fine. And we've got a decent amount of wraiths that we can use to kill enemy wraiths. Yeah, overall I'd say I'm pretty comfortable with this. Let's make some more SCVs. And you come on down here. We're going to make some turrets up here for those wraiths. And I'm just hoping against hope that I'm not going to have to break into this base, because it's a pretty... with these tanks clumped up, it's pretty good defense. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Looking good, looking good. Who's next? I don't know who's attacking me. I assume these are Gurney's forces, but we destroyed Gurney's forces, so I really don't know who is coming at me right now. I think this SCV is just not going to be able to make this. Let's just get this barracks out of here. Move this barracks over up here, I guess. And let's queue up my armor upgrades as well. Restoration, we don't need optical flare. We don't need... Yeah, we don't need those things, so I'm just not going to get them. I guess I can get these... I don't need them, but I will get them. Getting Goliaths actually would be pretty helpful, but for the most part, I think we're just pretty much done. I'd say we're pretty much done with this. We can't get through all of this stuff. Just too much stuff. Too much crap. Alright, we can get you through now. So make turrets up here. Those first attacks were seemingly harder than this. Alright, here come the Wraiths, though. Lots and lots of Wraiths. My Wraiths get in there. Yeah, we're in real good shape now. Yeah, those Wraiths are scary, but for the most part, I think we're okay. How's the Bonnie whatever? The Bonnie Heather. Where the fuck did this thing come from? I don't get it. It doesn't matter. Alright, siege tanks, wiping them out. 4 siege tanks is pretty much all you need, and then as long as you repair them.
Research complete.
Great. Finish researching something. Let's auto-repair my Wraiths. Yeah, I'm thinking that the Protoss are just going to wipe out Charlie Mox 2. I really don't know, though. We have a minute left, so we're going to find out. Hold out until help arrives, though. We're getting reinforcements, though. So, either way, even if this base is, you know, pretty fine, like, it's okay, and it can hold out against, if I have to destroy the Protoss forces, we're getting Charlie Mox will get reinforcements anyway. Every time I say we, I'm referring to the faction that we're playing as at that time. So, who knows? I guess Gurney technically is still alive. We didn't kill him in his base. He was over with Rockwell. So no heroes have died yet. We've got 15 seconds. Come on, SCVs. I don't know why I'm saying come on, SCVs. I'm just waiting. We've got 5 seconds, and then... I mean, we don't really need help. We don't need that much help. Here we go.
Mox, you there? Come in. This is Aster.
Well, it's about time, mate.
You've got some company, boy. A couple of old friends of yours. But they're not here for the reasons you might think they are.
Commander, I believe you have some explaining to do.
Oh, crap. I guess I wasn't totally forthcoming with all the details.
He's got a gift for understatement.
So, What happens now?
Just leave him to me, and I'll take him off your hands. No, as you might say, that would be too easy.
It is a good day to die.
Oh man, I hope not. Now, would you like to come along peacefully, Commander? Or shall I have an entire fleet escort you to New Antioch as well?
No worries, mate. No worries.
Alright, nobody's dead. Nobody died. This is, we've taken Gurney and Commander Mox into custody. Gurney being slightly more guilty than Mox, but both apparently betraying us. I am glad that the Protoss were the ones that came ahead in this situation. The next mission is the last one. It's crazy. I can't believe it. So yeah, it seems like there's going to be a lot more unsolved questions and mysteries to this, which is why I think a lot of people were crazy when there was no Episode 3 that was released. Alrighty, well, when we come back, we're going to be finishing up this campaign. I do have in mind what I might be doing next, just some small things to kind of fill some gaps of custom campaigns. There are a lot of incomplete projects that I do want to show off, just to show, like, these were the things that were in progress that were very, very cool that unfortunately were never finished. I've got some good things in mind, so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.